So I'm Steph and I now study a Masters of Marketing at RMIT. Before that I took a year off in between studying journalism and PR and did a 9-month internship with Vice magazine. I sort of worked in the creative content PR area, which was really interesting, particularly because they've had to be innovative in that they're a free magazine. So I guess there's a lot more pressure than those birds are there. I can see even more clearly how Vice have got an edge on a lot of other companies. Obviously they've got a big youth orientation in their audience, and so the way that they target their consumers then is very heavily online and digital and new technologies. So a couple of things, they use SurveyMonkey, which is like a free online, it's kind of a tool. You can use it to send out digital EDMs and things, and you can also get really good numbers from that, so how many people have clicked on stuff. They're like a digital email, just like an email of content or a newsletter. I guess they've kind of taken advantage of the fact that kids as young as year 5 or something are getting laptops now, and so the amount of time that people spend on computers is just increasing significantly. So I also helped them start what we called a VBN, which is like the Vice blogging network. I don't know if that's still going, but the idea behind it was kind of to collate a group of bloggers that Vice kind of thought replicated their image, and when you're just sort of on the internet, you're looking for stuff to waste time, you just want to scroll a few blogs. That was kind of, I guess, yeah, I mean that's another thing that they've done to try and adapt to increasing technology usage and things. Again, I was really shocked when kids, like you'd go on their blog and see that there was sort of a call out to see who would submit their blogs, and a lot of 15-year-olds, like school kids still, were submitting things, and like really, it's sort of harsh to stereotype too, but they were those kind of like angsty, emotional teenagers, and they had all these like teen film snapshots on their blogs and things. But I guess as well, you can look at the way they bring interns in as a way of keeping their finger on the youth pulse, so to speak. They relied on me a lot. Like they almost used me to an extent to find blogs that I was looking at, or things that I found interesting. And then they'd get me to find their contact details, or if I already knew someone, they'd make contact. Well, I guess like there's all these, we're sort of learning these textbook theories and things, and obviously depending on the industry you're in, if there is a real tradition of like laundry products or something, you can't develop all these new innovations and ways of talking to people. Apparently most companies now have a Facebook page, but they really don't know how to monitor it. They're finding that they get more complaints on it than good feedback. But yeah, it's definitely, I think, as I said before, it comes from the fact that Vice is free and that the way they make money is through advertising. And so that's why they have got that really definite voice and that definite consumer group.